You have completed all of the assessments with your students and now you want to view and print their passports. The Student Passport is an individual overview of each student's assessment results. A hard copy of the passport should be distributed to each student for personal awareness and reflection, and also to bring home to share with parents. Teachers should use the Student Passport to engage students, their parents, and the class in discussions about goal setting to enhance physical literacy. Each Student Passport consists of 2 sections. 1. The student profile indicates the student's intention for physical activity, and 2. Assessment results contain the bulk of the assessment data collected. Before you hand out the passports to students and parents, keep the following in mind. Remind students that the assessment results are for learning and improvement of individual physical literacy. In other words, student performance has been compared to a standard of physical literacy in their age group, not to each other. Remind students that the true value of this assessment is the learning that takes place during and after the assessment, the goal-setting exercises, and the strategies selected to help students reach their goals. Discrepancies in student scores can illuminate misconceptions and provide material for class or student discussion. For example, if students score very high on movement skills but very low on fitness skills, they may not understand the importance of personal fitness in lifelong physical activity participation. Use the results to engage students in a discussion. Remember to keep individual results private and be sensitive to students who may lack confidence, self-esteem, or have low levels of physical literacy. And remember that the passport cannot and should not be transferred into a report card mark. Let's take a look at how students can view their passport first. They click on View My Passport and choose whether they want to view it as a PDF or in HTML. The PDF version is better for printing a copy of the passport, while the HTML version is better for viewing online. If you would like to access the student passports with your teacher account, log in. Scroll down to the class you would like to view. Click View Edit Class. Click Passport beside the student's name, and choose PDF or HTML. A very important tip for teachers: if you would like to print all of your students' passports at once, you do this by going back to the teacher dashboard, clicking Class Passport, and then clicking Download Initial Passports. This will open up a separate window with all the passports for your students in one place, so you can easily print and distribute. The student passport results can be interpreted using the following guidelines. Active participation. There is no score in this section. Rather, the results are informational and are shared in 2 tables. For diverse activities, the participation level for each activity category and the response to the question, "Would you like to do more?" is shown beside each type of activity. Read this section carefully to look for missing or low activity categories to determine whether the need can be met in the home, community, school, or both, and whether the student is willing to do more if given the opportunity. For example, his or her motivation. For environment, look at where students are active more or less frequently. Are there ways that you can adjust your program to expose your students to different environments, such as on ice or in the air? Living skills. Each category, feeling, thinking, and interacting, is given a general level: emerging, developing, acquired, accomplished. Check to see if the section levels match your opinion of each student's skills in these areas. Discrepancies may support conversations with your students. Fitness skills. An aggregate level is given for the student's overall fitness skills assessment: emerging, developing, acquired, accomplished. That is intended to reflect fitness skills represented in each of the assessments: aerobic cardiorespiratory endurance, balance dynamic stability, and core strength. Movement skills. An aggregate level is given for the student's overall movement skills assessment: emerging, developing, acquired, accomplished. That is intended to reflect movement skills represented in each of these assessments: locomotion, object control, and object manipulation. You also have the option of viewing the Class Passport by clicking Class Passport on the teacher dashboard. This provides you with a full summary of all 4 assessments and is a collection of all student data. This information can be used to understand your class's physical literacy level as a whole and can be used to guide lesson planning and address physical literacy gaps in your class. The table shows your students' answers for the first initial assessment and second check-in assessment. It also shows the plus-minus rate for each question or assessment. For component-specific assessment results in the Class Passport, go to the Teacher Dashboard and click Summary to the left of the desired assessment. This is the same information as is provided in the full summary, except it breaks the information down for each individual assessment. You are now ready to implement some goal-setting activities with your students, target your instruction, and complete the check-in assessment. Please watch our goal-setting and check-in assessment orientation video to learn more. Still have questions about viewing and printing the passport? Please contact us at passportforlife@phecanada.ca. Thank you.